Well, good news. Guess what's back? Or I guess never went anywhere. Misconnections. I don't know where we got that bunk story that Craigslist was getting rid of them.
I was looking back. I mean, it was going back till earlier this year, so I don't think they've ever gone away.
Gosh, we just stopped looking. Thank you for people who alerted us and said, oh no, my friends. They are still going on, and boy, are they ever. They might even be better than they used to be.
Well, lay them on us then, creepy voice.
Oh my gosh, just so many great things to find here. This one definitely got Jaybird's attention when he was thumbing through it. The title on this says, "We had sex in the Marlins Stadium parking lot."
Okay.
Wow.
Hey now.
I'm just surprised somebody went to a Marlins game.
That's the best. That's the most action they've seen.
That's right.
It's the most scoring that's been done.
It says here, Craigslist, "We are the bi couple looking for the red-headed girl that we had sex with. We met while we got hammered watching the Miami Marlins get destroyed. We ended up having a threesome in the parking lot of the stadium. We are local and from Boca. You said you just moved down here from Orlando and that your name was Tanya. You also said you worked at Best Buy. You told us that you were hooking up with one of the Marlins. He's not a star, but definitely plays." And just a side note, none of them are stars. "We want to play again. Plus, you have my wife's watch. It's pretty expensive. We think you took it by accident. At least
That's funny.
at least we hope you did."
A trick took your jewelry and you think it was by accident?
Yeah, and you think she's going to answer a Craigslist ad to give it back?
And there's no way she's sleeping with the Marlins player. I'm calling such a lies.
This thing is just riddled with lies.
"Let's meet up for another crazy night."
I mean, would you meet up somebody that just stole your watch?
No. No, I can promise you they're not getting a response on that. That's not happening.
There's so many. It's almost kind of sad because some of them are not that dirty and they really want to find love. And they're like, "I saw you. We had a connection. I'm so lonely. I'm just so lonely. Please answer me back." I'm like, I don't know if they're going to answer you back if you say you're so lonely.
There's a lot of desperation in that.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Craigslist really is, in a sense, it's the desperate pages. I mean, it's where you go when you just don't know where to turn, and it's your last chance.
And my other thing is, let's say you do have a moment with somebody and it's gone unsaid. Do you think they're going to look at the misconnections too? For it to all line up, it's such a chance.
It's a complete Hail Mary.
It is.
Like I said, I think the completion rate on this has got to be less than 1%.
But, I mean, you're doing something, which is better than nothing. You're trying.
I bet you'd have better luck on Facebook, would you not?
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
I think so too. But is Facebook, would they take that kind of stuff down if you put that post on Facebook?
That post right there.
And the problem is, too, everyone knows that you hooked up with a random chick in the Marlins parking lot.
You're identified. There's pictures.
Right.
Here you can hide behind some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see why you go to Craigslist, but you're right. There's less chance. Interesting title on this one. It says, "Dominate me like you dominated that bench press." This is a male seeking a male, by the way. "This is for the hot hunk working out at Planet Fitness. Your beard was epic."
I know somebody with a beard.
I can't work out at Planet Fitness, though. I always get the lunk alarm.
You did. You got kicked out. They lunked Kevin.
I got shamed the last time I went in there.
He left in a cloak of embarrassment.
Well, quit lifting so hard, bro.
I had 45-pound dumbbells, and I just, like, dropped them slightly from behind my head, and wee, wee, wee. I'm like, and I saw it in my buddy. I'm like going, "Oh, man, somebody got lunk alarm." He's like, "Dude, it was you." I'm like, "Are you I got lunk alarm for that?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Look," the guy's like pointing at you. I'm like, he's like, "Lunk, lunk." I'm like, ugh.
Wow, you got weight lifted. You're being shamed.
Nothing. It was like nothing. I'm like, really? I got lunk alarm for that? I'm like, what is this, a library?
I think they just want a lunk. They're looking to lunk, and even
What's
like
reverse shaming? They say it's like the judgment-free zone, but it's like actually
that's the definition of judgment.
Actually, what they do is they judge you. Oh, you made a noise. Well, if you're working out right, you really technically should make a noise. I'm just saying, Planet Fitness.
Lunk 'em.
I'm just saying.
You lunk punk.
It goes on to say here, your booty was perfection. Your pecs were so freaking on point. You look like one of those sexual lumberjacks.
What?
I'm older, but I promise everything on me is tight and trim. In fact, everyone around Planet Fitness knows me as Trim Tim.
Don't ever use that name again, Timothy.
You look like a man's man, and I'm looking for a real man. One that can drink a real man's beer and let out real men farts.
What?
I don't want one of these soft-ass millennial hipsters. I want you to dominate me like you dominated that bench press. Your lumberjack essence got me weak in the knees and in other places, if you know what I mean. Please dominate me, my lumberjack lover.
Sounds like that guy wants to get lunked.
Oh, yes. Lunk alarm me.
I gotta tell you, that voice is good. It kind of gave me goosebumps.
It really is turning you on?
Or does that mean it's making my skin crawl? I'm not sure.
Combination of both. This one in the Craigslist Misconnections is titled, You Had Awful Teeth But a Nice Pooper.
Aw, it's kind of... Is that sweet? Or is that mean? Or is it both?
It's a compliment, right?
I'll just turn him around and have him face the wall. You're all good.
Problem solved. Says here. You were shopping at the Ross in Lake Worth. You had terrible teeth, but a great pooper. You smiled at me, unfortunately, but I could tell that you wanted to go at it right then and there, right in the middle of Ross. And I wanted you so bad. I just sat there and watched you try on shoes. You didn't know that I saw you, but I did. And your feet needed some attention. And I'm just the person to give it to them. I was gonna come talk to you, but you were gone. I won't care about your teeth, as long as you don't care about my very large stomach. Women just don't realize this, but men who are obese are amazing in the sex department.
Okay.
Let me show you that plus-size men bring the thunder in the bedroom. Why do anything to see your pooper?
Am I the only one that thinks Ross needs a lunk alarm? That's where they need a lunk alarm. And
They
he's
need
creepy.
a sleaze alarm.
Yes.
They don't need a lunk alarm. They need a sleaze alarm.
They need some kind of a button they can hit.
That whole post was gross. Just from start to finish. There's nothing sexy about
Front
that.
to back. Yeah,
I don't like it.
I don't like it.